of the Commission and the government, and even field officers, because these are important extensions in the implementation of key programs of our government. Nandyan na po yung listahan namin, medyo mahaba-haba po. Meron pong mga para sa MOOE, pero meron pong nasa capital outlay. Hindi na ko na po ililitan niya. At ito naman po ngayon, I will now move para mas...
Chair, if I may interject for a bit, out of the items on the list of requests of the Civil Service Commission, which one is your greatest priority?
For me, I think it's the rollout of the National Digital Leadership Program training, kasi kailangang i-enable ang mga heads ng offices natin na pumasok na sa stream ng digitalization. Kaya po hindi kumakapit ang digitalization sa ating mga opisina, kasi ang tingin pa rin ng karamihan ng kahit ng mga leaders natin sa mga field offices natin, yung computer ay typewriter. I mean, you know, I think they have not truly appreciated the magic or the power of the digital equipments na pwede mong pagdugtong-dugtungin. Ang tingin nila, pag kumuha ka ng isang computer, kailangan may printer din. Pero one-to-one ba? Hindi pwede na namang i-connect na eh. But these are the things that we need to improve. Yung kanilang digital enabling. Kasi paano natin ilalapat ang modernization program, yung bureaucracy-wide na human resource management information system, kung itong ating mga arms in the local areas, hindi nila alam paano ito gamitin. Nahihirapan nga yung mga online, at compounding it is of course access to internet services, which is beyond our control. But at the end of the day, if we start focusing on digital skills and leading change towards digitalization, kasi kailangan mindset reset. We have to reset the mindset of most of our government employees. I don't think that we can wait, kasi tinignan namin yung dispersal ng demographics sa government workers. Ang turnover ng susunod na mas batang yung volume ba ng retirements will happen probably 4 or 5 years. We cannot afford to lose 4 to 5 years in the stream towards digitalization. Siguro dapat, at kasabay natin dito, hindi ko dapat pakialaman, kasabay nito sa government service, medyo matatanda na ito kasi nagtatrabaho na, kasabay natin ito sa ating mga mag-aaral sa ating mga eskwelahan, from the elementary grades up to graduating in college. We have no choice po, sabi nga po ng ating Pangulo, nandito na yan eh. Hindi na natin pwedeng ibalik ang typewriter. Unless na lang, wala na talagang kuryente at wala na talaga lahat. So that's the reason why we're doing this.
Opo, a few questions on that, Chair, given that this is the biggest request from the Civil Service Commission.
Yes.
Ito pong 300 million na to, ano yung components niya? Does it include infrastructure?
Not yet. Kasi dalawang levels yung training. Yung mga nagli-lead ng agencies and then yung mga in charge ng digital, yung mga marunong, yung mga those who would engage in digitally enabled functions, di ba? Dalawang levels training ito. Sa simula nakikipag-ugnayan tayo sa private sector employees organization para makita nila yung spread, nakipagtulungan sila, but as of now, they cannot give us funding. Nanghihingi lang tayo sa initial na rollout nito. Nanghingi tayo ng funding sa private sector. Tinulungan nila tayo na pumuha for our initial group ng training sa National University of Singapore. Yung initial na training sa core ay nagawa rin natin, pinondohan ng kasama ang private sector. But we are not hopeful for a secure funding for 2026. The target is 50,000 leaders and employees in the civil service spread across the different regions. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm not going to confabulate. 500,000 in a year is, given our resources, is probably reaching for the moon, but wala namang masama if we reach for the moon. Sabi nga nila, libre ang mangarap. So for whatever and how much ever ang pwede po ninyong itulong sa aming ahensya para bilis na po namin itong rollout ng programa na ito, we would be very grateful for the help of our legislators in the House of Representatives.
Thank you po, Chair Yap. Just wanted to make sure po, so the 300 million does not include any infrastructure and no software.
No, just training.
Just training, purely
Because
training.
the software and the software only, equipment and etc., capital outlay, will hopefully be masalo ng PCSMP. At saka meron po tayong organic, yung tinatawag nilang Information System Strategic Program. Tinutulungan po ito in cooperation with the DICT.
Opo. May we request po, siguro kasi ang iniisip namin kanina, since a lot of these pertain to infrastructure, diba? There's a big dependency on infrastructure for this program to be successful. Kasi even though we train the employees, if there is no infrastructure in their respective localities, diba? And constituencies, hindi kasi siya magiging effective. So, siguro po, hinahanap namin yung capital outlay component, whether all of that would be covered by the FAP.
We'll do that. We will submit probably within the week the breakdown for the proposed 300 million pesos na training. Okay?
And then, sino po yung kinakausap ng Civil Service Commission with regard to the infrastructure component? Whether ready na ba yung mga localities?
No, kasi sinesurvey lang namin yung capabilities ng mga...
So, walang component po na may provision,
wala.
may provision of digital equipment?
Parang nung una lang kasi ito, parang i-train lang natin sila. Ang akala nila, but I want to be honest, most of us kasi pag sinabi nating training, ang akala walang component na equipment or meron po yun. Kasi anong gagamitin mo? This is digital training. So, I think these are some of the things, mga gaps in our planning and in our projection that we will have to fill up along the way.
Opo. Thank you, Chair Yap, kasi that was the concerns were on our part, given that there's a huge dependency in terms of the availability of digital equipment once the leaders trained, the 50,000 leaders and employees trained are done with their training. Meron bang nakaabang ng mga digital equipment in their respective localities? So, some of that will be, is that covered po under the
PCSMP? Ang nakita ko lang po na pwede kong magamit. Pwede naming magamit, para namang pag-aari ko, malayo po yun. Na pwedeng magamit kasi meron siyang equipment component yung PCSMP.
Okay.
And this will be for the regions also. I'm not sure with the field offices, but may regional dispersal siya. So, along the way, kasi ito pong PCSMP, for the information of our members, ay yung loan ay na-approve lang po itong July, end of July. Yung TOR nito, yung final approval, natapos lang ng DOF at DOJ, August na po. And then we had to prepare the project operations manual, katatapos lang po namin yung POM. So kakakapit lang po ng programa. So while the original target was for the second half of 2024, we have to move it to 2026 para mas malinaw ho yung programming na activities natin sa PCSMP. Ilocano po ako, kaya hindi po pwedeng may tapon kasi ito binabayaran ng bayan. This is billions of pesos and we cannot afford not to give a peso for output. Di ba peso may dapat specific deliverable. Nagagalit na yata ang aking mga staff sa akin sa kaming regional field offices kasi ang kulit ko sa specifics ng deliverables from the program. So I hope you will be also overseeing us. Itong mga ganitong programa kasi dapat hindi pinapabayaan, binabantayan din ng ibang ahensya, especially ng legislatura kasi kayo po ang nagbibigay sa amin ng mga additional na funds to support our other operations kasabay ng foreign-funded allocations.
Opo. So, Chair Yap, for the benefit of the committee, for us to be able to analyze this closer, may we please request for additional details,
we
particularly with regard to the national rollout of the digital leadership program, siguro the breakdown in terms of what the components of this 300 million pesos are, and siguro if some of these, like the infrastructure dependencies, would be carved out from the PCSMP, if you may please also provide that sort of information para
I will
maibanggalan
ask
po namin.
the project management unit to prepare as needed. Pati po ako nahilo dun sa loan agreement. So kailangan naming banghay-banghayin. I think all of you know how it rolls out for foreign funded projects, but we will hope to give you a better perspective on the components and the deliverables across 5 years. 5 years lang po ito ang buhay ng programa na ito, and it will cover at least 40 agencies, 40 departments. Okay na.
Thank you, Chair. So we'll wait for those additional information, given that this is the biggest request from the part of Civil Service Commission. So, sige po. My apologies po, Chair Yap.
It's okay.
We wanted
Thank you.
I interjected because I just wanted to do a bit of a deep dive on the request or the components of the request. So, please proceed po with
We
the rest of the
appreciate it very much. Salamat po. Basta tulungan niyo po kami to find our way through. Ito, kailangan natin ng Holy Spirit dito sa World Bank funded program na ito. For Prime HRM, nandun pa rin po ako sa performance namin. Prime HRM, okay na po tayo. Sa examinations, we will be providing 550,000 slots naman. Ang slots lang natin sa 2024 ay 500,000 slots. We are exploring the possibility of, kasi 2 beses lang po ang exams, yung pen and paper test, every year, 2 beses lang, yun lang ang kasya sa aming budget, but baka maari na makapag-schedule ng special exams in key areas in the archipelago na mahirap abutin ng exams kasi ang hirap magbiyahe mula sa isang sulok ng Pilipinas papunta sa examination centers. So we are exploring, baka po meron kaming extra, makapagdagdag kami ng examination centers. For appointments program, we will act on at least 86% of appointments. And for learning and development, we will target the training of a minimum of 81,000 civil servants. Sa public sector employee relations, our target is to accredit a minimum of 42 public sector employees organizations and to register 56 new CNAs. Sa cases naman, we are hoping to decide a minimum. Yun po ang bago naming call sa civil service ngayon. Hindi na pwede ang target mo lang ay 44%. Ang target mo ay minimum 44%. So the challenge is to go about the stated target of all pending cases in the national inventory. Ito na po yung sinasabing brief description, and we hope to give you a fuller description of the PCSMP in the near future, within the next 2 weeks. We will be embarking on the Philippine Civil Service Modernization Projects. 3 po ang components nito. Ang una ay Enhanced Prime HRM and Learning and Development Systems. Ito po yung mind portion ng HRM system. And then component 2 is the development and use, application of a bureaucracy-wide HRMIS and payroll system, Human Resource Management Information System and payroll system. Ang ambisyon po nito ay seamless na processing ng lahat ng mga ginagawa for the whole lifetime of an employee's life in government, from recruitment, selection, and placement up to retirement. Ang component 3 ay Change Management and Communication Program. Ang initial na deliverables namin sa initial na meetings ay the training of Human Resource Management Officers nationwide, the recruitment and training of additional Prime HRM assessors, the launch of an HRMO certification program, the digitization of all human resource records nationwide, the implementation of a new inventory of government human resource system, and the development of the HRMIS and payroll system. Ito po yung summary ng targets natin for 2026.